What's going on, RestoMods Nation? Today I'm here with Danny. Danny, thank you for coming to the garage
Thanks
today.
For having me. Appreciate it.
Danny brought in his 1969 Chevelle that we saw at the POL cruise, and it was one of those cars that rolled up and we stopped what we were doing. We had to come talk to you, and today we're gonna take an in-depth look at his car. So Danny, thank you again for bringing the car in. Let's get started here. Where did you get this car? How did this project start for you?
So actually, my sister, she had someone in college that she used to hang around, and he said that he had an old car for sale. And after watching Ricky Bobby, I was pretty impressed with the '69 Chevelle. So when he told her it was a '69 Chevelle, I was pretty stoked. So that's
you were looking for the Ricky Bobby, the gold with the black and the cougar in the back
maybe.
Damn, Karen, get in!
Not so much the color.
Okay.
I skipped that one with the flat.
The looks though had to go.
Exactly,
Cool.
but yeah.
69, I can't disagree with you, is one of the best years of the Chevelle by far. And this one being matte black stands out big time. What made you make it this color and this scheme?
Well, when I was first looking at the Chevelle, I thought I liked that sinister look.
Okay.
But I didn't want to go all black. I figured, I might change a little few things up. So that's where that red came in.
Matte black outside, we have a little bit of red accents on the inside and on the outside, and the Chevy logo. We'll move over to the side here and check out these wheels because it really pulls the whole car together. What are these wheels? What size do we go with here?
So these are Rushforth rims, and I went with the 19 by 9s. And then in the back, we went with the 20 by 10s.
20 by 10s, big old meats in the back.
Yeah.
Because this thing has a ton of power, correct?
All right. About 650 horse.
Woo! 650 horsepower. We'll check out the engine in just a bit, but we love what you did on the outside of the car. The matte black, the wheels, looks incredible. The one big thing that I think with the Chevelles, the RestoMods Chevelles, I think this is a really good example of a RestoMod Chevelle, is the black on the bumpers. Taking all that chrome, getting rid of it completely, and I think you nailed it on here. So with this car being, like we said, pretty RestoMod, pretty pure RestoMod, the lights on this car are very unique. You want to show us these things? What do we got going on here?
Yeah. So these are Redline Lumentronics. We found a couple buddies had them on their cars, and we like the look of them. You can change different colors.
Cool.
So we decided to go with that.
It looks like Darth Vader's Chevelle. Right. Like this thing came from the pits of hell.
Right.
Like it is mean, man. I love, and the lights to me are perfect. All right, Danny. So we have this massive cowl hood. You want to show us what's underneath this thing?
Sure.
That thing is crazy. Yeah, what are we looking at here?
So it's a Bowtie racing block, 427. We bored it to a 540. So it's a little over 650 horsepower.
540 cubic inches. Yeah. That is a big ass engine, and 650 is a lot of horsepower.
Yeah.
So you've got a chrome, black valve covers on here. This thing looks serious. And you did mention that when you were getting this engine built, you were talking about possibly getting it supercharged?
Yeah, so originally we were going to put a supercharger in it, but the guy that built it took almost a year. So we're like, at this point, just give us our engine and we'll worry about that later.
Cool.
So that's hopefully in the future.
Still in the books though.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. 650 to naturally aspirated. Right. What is that supercharged? Seven high sevens, almost 800 horsepower?
Yeah, probably.
Serious stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, if you do that, we're gonna make you bring the car back, so we definitely can get a look at that. So
yeah, for sure. Any excuse to get the car out.
For sure, man. So Danny, I'm looking at how we're gonna get into this car, and I have no door handle. How do we pop this thing open? How do we get inside here?
So it's funny, people ask me that all the time, and usually I tell them none of your business.
Yeah,
but,
stay out.
Yeah, but we have a little remote key fob that we use to open them. Basically, I wanted to keep it kind of clean, shaved everything, all the keys in the trunk, the doors,
and that's all popper now. Everything is popper.
Exactly. Cool. Yeah. Right. So just kind of give it a little cleaner look, and a little bit more sinister too.
Cool. Let's take a look inside here. So we got Suede door panels, Suede inserts on the seats, Suede on the console. This thing's a manual. What's the transmission you're running?
It's a Tremec.
Tremec? Okay.
Tremec, yeah.
5 or 6 speed?
6 speed.
6 speed? Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. those autometer gauges, I just caught a peek of those. Those are super cool. What made you go with those? How did you come up with that idea?
We just kind of figured my uncle was looking online and he saw that autometer had a custom workshop, I guess you can say, and you can choose the font, the colors, stuff like that. So we kind of figured, you know what, let's try to get that red as close as we can to the rims.
Yeah, I guess now all we have left to do is start this baby up because we definitely got to hear it.
Yeah,
cool. Let's do it. So Danny, you were telling me a little story about the origins of this car. I think everybody should definitely hear that. You want to tell them?
Yeah, so it was my dad, me, and my uncle. We were in the jacuzzi one night and we're like, hey, you know what we should do? We should build some cars. My dad had an old El Camino in high school, so he figured, you know what? So we did that. I was gonna do the Chevelle, my uncle was gonna do the GTO, and then he was gonna do an El Camino.
Okay.
And unfortunately, when we got this, not shortly after we got it, he had passed away. So this has turned into a complete, full-on restoration in memory of him.
Awesome.
So, and you know, obviously, I wouldn't have this car if it wasn't for my uncle and all the help he's done. So, this is it's become sentimental for me, and hopefully later on the kids will get it.
Absolutely.
So
cool.
Yeah,
it's an incredible car, man. It's a family heirloom. Your kids are very lucky to have this in the family and enjoy it with you. So, thank you so much for bringing it by.
Thanks for
and talking to us about it. And showing off this beautiful machine.
Thanks a lot, man.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, guys, if you like this car and this feature, check out the rest of our features on our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Subscribe to our channels, and if you want your chance to win a classic, head to RestoMods.com, join the RestoMods Car Club, or pick up any of our gear in our store. You're gonna get entries to win our '69 Camaro or $50,000 bucks. Good luck, and thank you, Dan.
Thank you. Appreciate it.